June 25, 1950. Before dawn, thousands of North Korean troops stormed across the 38th parallel. Within hours, one of the most brutal conflicts of the Cold War had begun. The Korean War would become a deadly clash between communism and capitalism, drawing in superpowers and leaving millions dead. At the end of World War II, Korea was divided into two zones. The Soviet Union backed the Communist North, while the United States supported the Democratic South. Tensions grew rapidly, and both governments claimed authority over the entire peninsula. North Korea's strategy relied on speed and overwhelming force. Equipped with Soviet-made T-34 tanks, artillery, and experienced troops, they launched a massive blitzkrieg-style offensive. South Korean forces were poorly equipped and quickly pushed back. Within days, Seoul, the South Korean capital, had fallen. As North Korean troops drove south, United Nations forces led by the United States rushed to defend South Korea. Their strategy was simple: hold the line at all costs. They established a defensive perimeter around the city of Pusan, creating what became known as the Pusan Perimeter. The tide turned in September 1950. General Douglas MacArthur launched a daring amphibious invasion at Incheon. The operation struck deep behind enemy lines, cutting North Korean supply routes and trapping entire units. UN forces then pushed north, recapturing Seoul and advancing toward the Chinese border. Victory seemed close, but China had other plans. In October 1950, hundreds of thousands of Chinese troops crossed the Yalu River under cover of darkness. Using surprise attacks, night assaults, and human wave tactics, they slammed into UN forces and drove them south. The war soon became a brutal stalemate. Both sides dug extensive trench systems reminiscent of World War I. Hills changed hands repeatedly as soldiers fought in bitter close-quarters combat. The weapons of the Korean War reflected a transition between World War II and modern warfare. Soldiers used the American M4 Sherman, M26 Pershing T-34 tanks, the M1 Garand submachine guns, mortar, and heavy artillery. In the skies, the world's first major jet versus jet battles erupted. American F-86 Sabre fighters dueled Soviet-built MiG-15 aircraft in an area known as MiG Alley. After 3 years of brutal fighting, neither side could secure victory. On July 27, 1953, an armistice ended active combat. The border remained close to where the war had begun. Today, the Korean peninsula is still divided. The Korean War never officially ended with a peace treaty, making it one of history's longest unresolved conflicts.